Welcome back, everyone. I'm the Crypto Fiend, and today we have a news episode talking about a lot of juicy stuff happening in the space. Now, before we jump into anything else, I want to say thank you to all you Crypto Fiends for supporting the channel. And if you do find this video informative, don't be afraid to join on into the community as well. So we're going to be diving right in today because we do have a handful of stuff I want to talk about. So the first big news of today, the CBOE exchange withdraws proposal for VanEck SolidX Bitcoin ETF. I know, guys, we hate to see it, but it did happen. So the CBOE BZX exchange has withdrawn a proposal rule change that, if approved, would clear the way for a Bitcoin exchange traded fund backed by VanEck and SolidX. SEC Deputy Secretary Eduardo Aleman wrote that the CBOE exchange has pulled its proposal rule change, which would have allowed it to list shares of the VanEck SolidX Bitcoin Trust if approved. The exchange filed for its withdrawal on January 22nd. The proposal was filed last June when VanEck, an investment firm, teamed up with financial services provider SolidX to provide a physical-backed Bitcoin ETF to the market. So, it's unfortunate, but the CBOE ETF was the one everyone was very ambitious and supportive of, and they withdrew it from the SEC. They don't want the ETF to go through as of right now. Now, in this article, which came out on January 23rd, they did not know why the VanEck pulled out their ETF, but today we did get confirmation that they pulled their ETF out due to the government shutdown. We are actively working with regulators and major market participants to build appropriate market structure frameworks for a Bitcoin ETF and digital assets in general. But Jan VanEck, the chief executive officer of VanEck, indicated on CNBC Wednesday that the shutdown's impact on the SEC hampered the process between regulators and those seeking the ETF's approval. Pressed by Pisani on whether the proposal would have been rejected anyway due to concerns about custody and Bitcoin's pricing, VanEck added that we think we actually have pretty solid answers to those questions, but we just need to really demonstrate it very, very clearly and convincingly to the regulators. We were trying to do that, but we obviously can't have meetings when they're shut down, he added. So, VanEck is claiming that they withdrew their ETF proposal due to the government shutdown. Personally, for me and a lot of other investors in the space, I don't think that's the case. I think they use that as an excuse to withdraw their ETF. Keep in mind, their ETF had until, I believe, February 23rd to be confirmed. And if that's the case, they still had over a month for the government to potentially come back in business. And hopefully the government does come back online within the next month. But a lot of people are thinking that VanEck withdrew their ETF due to them wanting their customers to focus on purchasing gold ETFs right now. And I could see that making a lot of sense considering the Bitcoin market, cryptocurrency market is doing absolutely terrible right now, and stocks are not doing that well as well. So it would make sense for them wanting their clients to focus in on gold ETFs right now. Other than that, that's all we have regarding this situation. It is unfortunate, but it is what it is. We can't really control what happens in the space. But on the bright side, the price of cryptocurrencies did not get affected at all practically. You have Bitcoin down 0.25%. Let's refresh this for you guys real fast. 0.28%, so it is going down a little bit as I'm at the recording of this video. But in the grand scheme of things, we did not see a large drop in Bitcoin that a lot of people maybe thought we would have seen. And that is a very good sign and a very good indicator that maybe the bottoms for Bitcoin are finally in. Maybe this is the holding level for the space. And that is a great, great thing to see. Now, I know a lot of you guys probably want Bitcoin to go a little bit lower so you can buy some more. But personally, for me, I would not mind if Bitcoin began to rally right now because I am so tired of looking at my portfolio and just seeing it down quite a chunk of change. So that is all the news we have regarding the CBOE ETF. Next up, new exchange claims it can have tokenized shares of Airbnb, Uber, and SpaceX. What? Yes. Crypto startups Zilliqa and vechain have teamed up to create a centralized security token exchange in Singapore that will apply blockchain technology to the trading of traditional asset classes. Announced today, HG Exchange aims to act as a one-stop solution for token issuers, buyers, sellers, and market makers, providing participants access to privately held shares and securities. HG claims to be the first member-driven exchange in Southeast Asia, seeking to merge the traditional finance industry with the nascent crypto space, meaning any participants in the platform must go through the licensed financial intermediaries attached to the exchange. It is envisioned that HG Exchange will provide access to high-growth startups and also decacorns, companies valued above $10 billion, such as Uber, Airbnb, SpaceX, Grab, and Diddy Chuck, which are currently not within the reach of the average investors. HG added that Zilliqa, which is aiming to launch its own blockchain mainnet on January 31st, something to keep an eye out for, will facilitate the tokenization process of private companies' shares on its network. The digital-first strategy adopted by HG Exchange is envisioned to seamlessly connect private enterprises with the right investors and also democratize the capital market by providing investors with a chance to participate alongside their institutional counterparts, he said. Although, while minimum investment amounts should be lower than a current private investment platform, only institutional or accredited investors can participate at launch. So, unfortunately, the majority of us watching this video right now will not be able to get involved as of right now with this exchange, HG Exchange. But pretty much, they're going to allow a new method where the majority of accredited and institutional investors that are members of this platform can begin to invest in companies like Airbnb, SpaceX, Uber, etc. At a lower rate of entry. This is very impressive stuff, and the team of Zilliqa and vechain are behind this. Again, guys, keep an eye out for on January 31st. Zilliqa is going to be doing their mainnet launch, so that is just something to consider as well. So that is all the news I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did find it informative, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button and join into the community. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next.